EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from Orchard Park. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Achane. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. Nicole Hardman deep to return. That's taken at about the 14. And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
26-yard line.
Allen gonna throw to get things going. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now it's Allen. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. A pass caught by Saquon. Now inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Makes the score Bills 7, Dolphins nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it, and he will score. Jalen Waddle, touchdown Dolphins. Jason Sanders on for the point after. He's got it, and the Dolphins will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. Will find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
5 wide.
3rd and a yard. Allen. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Brown 80. Half 10. Hey, tight.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Dolphins' 39-yard line.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Allen now off the bootleg. Throw on the run is complete. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch. And that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game. Don't stress the protection. And while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
319. Stop.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
A run with the fullback in goal. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's got his man. It's Hill. First grab of the game for Tyreek, and he's got a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. It's a gain of 3.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll toss it here to Achane. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
Now they'll set up to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Back to throw. And he's in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it, and the Dolphins will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision, as this ball comes out to the 35. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he will go all the way. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Buffalo. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, faking the give. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth where the receiver's saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Give him 14 on that play, one 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Half 85, half 85.
Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Marcus Jones is there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
2nd and 7. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's good for a Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Alert! 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 Look out!
From the gun, throw here for Allen. And they'll take this down inside the 35. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play action. It's Allen. That's complete to Royal. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Hey, tight. Middle. Look out, play.
Throwing again. It's Allen. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Regular. Brown 8. Gun. Regular. Off 52. What's that?
Throwing again is Allen. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll start on the ground. It's Achane. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up
Here's a 2nd and 12.
at the 15-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle.
2nd down.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
And the Dolphins
That catch number 40 on the season for him. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Lions. Come 19. Come 19. Come 19.
Throwing now from the gun. To the outside, he's got Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. A gain there of 27 yards.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Forced to his right. That is hot. What a throw. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game. He's got 19 on the year. Now Sanders on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Dolphins will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
On first down, Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Makes it second and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, Allen. That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. To the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 79 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. What a half he is putting together. That's his third touchdown already. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out wide to A-Train. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
That's good for Dolphins. First down.
He'll drop to throw. Rolling right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Greg Russo getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to...
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. That is Joey Bosa. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Throwing now on third and long. Sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
First and 10, and it's Allen. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
The 14-yard line.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second and a yard.
319.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. This is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
I would would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
This taken at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Off-balance throw, it's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. First down, Buffalo.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide. Look out.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Damone Clark in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. And that's a good gain there, and it's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
19, try 60.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is that? Regular. Just take it to him. Alert! Middle. Look out!
They'll run it here with Saquon. He'll push forward for about a yard. It was Tyrell Dodson that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's second and 8.
Middle.
Now it's Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Half 85. Gun.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass caught by Saquon. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On fourth down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. And that is no good. He missed it. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They'll look to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And And it'll be third down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a give to Achane, heading right. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Joey Bosa in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
At the 21-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Alert! Hey, home! What's that?
He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to pick up the first down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On second down, here's Allen. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. Jalen Phillips. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on 4th down.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. A run out of the gun with A-Chan. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Miami.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defense...
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Dolphins. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
His kick is good.
The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Gain of 19 yards.
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Brown 80! Middle. Go!
Play action now, and here's Allen. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. That is Zach Sealer getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
Half. Half. 180! Hey, tight.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's to the right side and incomplete. Giambi Brown was the one he was looking for.
It's now 3rd down.
And 3rd down coming up.
Monday. Half 10. What's that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. On the return, it's Hill. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he finds Tyreek. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now on 2nd and long. He'll look to throw. That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning as they line up for 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go now.
Now it's A-Chain. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Bronco waiting. 79 Bronco. 18, Pioneer. Steady.
They'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And that'll set up 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And that is incomplete, but there is a flag down. It's 4th down, so this is a very big call. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. A-Chain. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard's going to help the field goal kicker right now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll stick to the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped them behind the line. 4th down coming up. The Bills going to use their final timeout here. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. So here comes Jason Sanders in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's first down. Allen working from the pistol. Throughout another catch for his favorite targets. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards. That's another Bills.
They'll stop it here despite coming with 26 seconds remaining. On second down, Allen. That one's complete. It's Ray Davis. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Important moment here. Third down and 4.
Look out!
Throwing again is Allen. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Alert! Alert! Hey, tight. Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. To the sideline, he's got it. The official says yes, the feet are in, and they convert on fourth down. A gain of 11 there, as the decision to go for it pays off. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. And we are almost certainly bound for overtime.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed one possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. 4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Allen going to give this to Davis. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Bills first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Now a first throw here in overtime. Out wide, that's to Davis. Whoa. Still on his feet. And he will get into the end zone. Ray Davis. Touchdown Buffalo. Greg, you can't ask for a better way to start overtime. What an exciting touchdown.
Yeah, the quick strike now allows them to take complete control here in overtime. They are a defensive stop away from getting out of this one with a big win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Mike, what a game, but now what decision are they going to make? They find themselves down 1. I think this is a no-brainer. Ball on the 2-yard line, dial up your best offensive play, and go win this game now.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. You had a feeling they might do this if they scored. The head coach says, let's end it here. They'll go for 2 and the win.
79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Buffalo 18.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
Check go.
They'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
That's the score. Bills 45. Dolphins 40.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
So the Bills Mafia goes home happy. It's a win for Buffalo. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.